JB Ball Talk. We out here.
JB Ball Talk.
Welcome in, welcome in.
JB Ball Talk. JB Ball Talk. JB Ball Talk.
Out here having a good time. JB Ball Talk. Hope everybody's having a good one tonight. Great Sunday night. Got the work week coming around the corner, but be a good one. Just 1 sec, actually.
It up on the steal, so Reed making a difference. Nice couple of minutes. Lonnie, free throw line. He knocks it down. Well, there's a minute to play. The Lakers have given up 111. 4 times in the last 7 games.
All right, we back, we live, we out here. JB Ball Talk.
JB Ball
Lakers. All the bench players are in, both teams. Looks like they're gonna go and take this one, but we got some other good games on the slate. We're gonna be covering those. Appreciate everybody tuning in on this. We got some cards we're giving away too, so stay tuned for that. We hopping in the booth here in a little bit, catching some highlights. We got a close one here. Suns versus Thunder. OKC versus Phoenix going at it. We'll go ahead and hop into this one because Lakers got it wrapped up against Houston. We know they're gonna win that. They're trying to lock up the 7th seed, maybe sneak into that 6th seed over the Clippers. But, you know, the Warriors just hopped in that 5th seed. So it's going to get interesting here down in the West. Seth, what's up in the chat, man? He said my Bucks are hot tonight. Yes, sir, they are, man. Whooping it up on Philly. Looks like a game at halftime that could get interesting in the second half. See if Philly can make a comeback. If not, Bucks looking like they're ready for a run in the Eastern Conference. It's gonna be them or Boston coming down to it. Seems like. Looks like Chris Paul's here just wasting the clock for OKC. OKC, Kid Gilchrist comes up. I'm not gonna Kid Gilchrist. I'm sorry, Shea. Kid Gilchrist, that fool's not even playing anymore. Shea Alexander in the league. Giddey bringing it up right here. Giddey, they're down by 6. They need a bucket here. 5:20 left on the clock. Kicks it out to Joe and gets a 3. That's what they needed. Let's go. 109, 106. Suns up by 3. They got the ball. Still 5 minutes left. OKC's at home. They got the crowd behind them. Durant in the corner for 3 off the Chris Paul penetration. He gets a good look at it and he nails it. He says, OKC, take that. Ooh. Durant. Little homecoming. I'm pretty sure he hasn't played in this arena in a long time. They were booing him a little bit earlier. We got Aiden here with the board off the bunny miss from Joe. So it looks like OKC here not getting any buckets out of that one. 106 down by 6. 112, 106. Oh, Chris Paul with a nice dish to Aiden, cutting in the lane. Nice little dime there. Aiden gets a layup. Could have been an and one. Man, I'll tell you what, this Suns team is looking scary right now. All the weapons they got, and Chris Paul, the floor general out there, looking nice. Should be good.
Oh, Ben, we live 05?
Yes, we live out here. Joe, welcome in. My co-host Joel's back. We out here. We
Can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Okay, my bad. The stream can hear me, but you couldn't hear me. I think I was muted on Discord. My bad. Yeah, I'm back. So, Lakers here. I was just saying, wrapped it up. 134-109, just went final. We're going to go and get into this, OKC and Phoenix game, Suns game going down to the wire. And then some of these other games popping off too. So, we go ahead and get to it, man. And then we're going to do some giveaways here. We got some cards. But let us know.
Okay.
Got a box here too.
Hell yeah, let us know. Go follow us on Twitter. Subscribe. Got to be subscribed. Get a chance to win those cards. Get a chance to open them. Last time we opened some packs, we got some pretty good some pretty good pools.
Yeah, we got some good pulls, man. I'm interested to see what we get, man. It'd be cool. Get some good rookie cards. Some of those rare rookie cards too. Come in clutch. We'll see what we get. The Golden State and Denver, second quarter right now. Just a little update. 9 minutes left in that second quarter. So still a lot of time left in this game. Golden State up 44-31. Nice little comfortable lead, 13-point lead. Seth in the chat said, I need a Giannis card. Okay, Seth, we got you with the Giannis card, bro. Follow us on Twitter and DM us, bro, and we'll hook you up.
Yeah, if we pull one, we'll send it out to you.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure we will. I don't know. But there's a lot of cards in there, so if we end up opening all of them tonight. We'll see. Kind of wanted to.
Yeah, no Joker tonight for the Nuggets, obviously. He's been out the last 3 games. Not sure why. Maybe they're just resting him for the playoffs here, but gives Golden State a chance to creep because they're creeping in the 5th, and now they're creeping on the 4th, depending on what happens in the Suns game here. So it's getting pretty interesting in the middle of the pack in the West, Ben.
Yeah, it's getting super interesting, man. It's getting real tight. I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna come. I think it's gonna come down to that last day of the season. I think it's like on a Sunday. A lot of the teams play at 2:30, and they play. I think the Suns play Lakers, and there's a few other matchups. I know the Kings play, or the Warriors play, the Clippers play. They all play at the same time, so there shouldn't be no. There might be some scoreboard watching, but there shouldn't be no rigging of the games. I guess losing on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean we're down to the last week of the season here, so these teams will definitely be scoreboard watching. But most of them just need to win to get in. So
that's true.
It's going to be interesting what kind of positioning maybe. If it does come down to the last game, what kind of positioning? Because I think most teams in the West, especially, are going to prefer to be in that, good putback by Jalen Williams here. Thunder cut it to 6 with just under 4 minutes left, 114-108. But as I was saying, as it gets later in the season, it's going to be interesting who positions themselves to play teams like the Kings or, maybe a Memphis as opposed to someone like the Suns in that 4th spot, Warriors. To me, that's going to be pretty interesting because I would love to see a Warriors-Suns matchup. I just don't want to see it in the first round, personally. I would love to see that in a Western Conference Finals or something like that. But, I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's cool. I just think those teams are kind of thinking that way, too. That I think if they can match up with the Kings, they'd much rather do that than match up with the Suns or Warriors.
Yeah, I think either team. I think the Clippers, Lakers, or the Warriors, all 3 of those teams would rather match up with the Kings instead of the Suns. You know what I mean? Just looking at it. But one of them is going to have to end up matching against the Suns, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I guess it would be kind of cool to see a Lakers-Suns matchup somehow, some way. Because then you would see a LeBron, KD matchup for a whole series, which we haven't seen that in a while, so that would be interesting. But I doubt
think they actually play next week. We got to try to do that game.
Yeah.
We play each other on.
That might be the last game of the season, actually, for them. Sure.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since they were actually on the same court together. So.
All right, so we got Suns here at the line trying to get this lead up. So 3:40 left in this 4th quarter. Giddy chicken back into the game, down by 5. OKC, that is, might go to be down by 6 here after this free throw. But we're gonna get into it here and see. We in the booth right now. Let us know. We're gonna be hopping on the Twitter, and we're gonna be picking out this.
You didn't see that video I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I didn't see it because it was too blurry and the audio was kind of.
Oh yeah, well I have it on. We'll look here after the game on Twitter. It's Victor.
Oh,
those some crazy
balls in the lane, bro.
What happened?
No, Shea just fell in the lane.
Okay.
So they're down by 5 here. So OKC has a chance. Only 3:30 left on the clock. Could be a good one
here.
here.
Just call a jump ball or what? What did they call?
I think so. Or OKC might have called timeout. I'm not too sure.
Oh, we got the Bucks and Sixers second half underway. 69-56. Bucks still up big. This is a lot we talked about the Sixers is what are they going to look like when they face those other elite teams in the East, like the Celtics, like the Bucks, especially in a 7-game series. So it's always interesting to see the Sixers match up with these teams to see how they fare, because Sixers look good, but they still got question marks when it comes to the playoffs until they actually prove themselves and kind of break through.
Play here with the miss, and then Looney with the putback to take them back up 11, 52-41. So Golden State on a little lead above Denver. So nobody trusts in Denver here as a 1 seed, though. Like, do we have any trust in them getting out of the first round or second round and making it back to the Western Conference Finals and possibly finals? Like, I don't think anybody but Denver fans, like the hardcore Nuggets fans, believe that. It's rowdy right now.
Yeah, I think there's so much up in here at the West. But, I mean, they're flying under the radar. I think they like it like that. They're a scary team. They're a deep, scary team. They're big. Saw them live when they came to play the Spurs. I mean, they got a big lineup. Obviously, they haven't had Joker here lately, so they've been, struggling a little bit. But that's a good point. I don't think they want to go into the playoffs, struggling like that either. They want to go in at least winning some games, I would assume. But I think a lot for them is going to be who they get in that first round.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. Depends who they get.
Look at playing who we got right now. The Pelicans, the Lakers.
I think a lot of those teams are scary for them. I mean, unless they get like an OKC or a T-Wolves, I can maybe see them beating those teams in a 7-game series. But if it's another team, like you said, like is it Golden State or Lakers or Pelicans, I don't know, man. It could be a little scary for them. If Zion's healthy, actually, I don't know.
Zion's got to be healthy.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think they can beat the Pelicans in a 7-game series, but if Zion comes back healthy and they start playing real well, it would be tough for them. The Lakers, I would think, would give them a little bit more issues, but Denver plays good at home, and it's tough to go into Denver.
Yeah, we got Seth in the chat saying, can't believe the Spurs with that win. Yeah, they whipped up on the Kings, man. With that score, that was rowdy. 142 that they had, I think, on them.
Yeah, I think it was an overtime. And the Spurs are playing most of their bench players, too.
Yeah, that was crazy. So we got Harris Reed, Lakers in 5, he says. Okay, I like it.
Against the Nuggets?
I think you just said that in general. I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, get the sub out to other people. We're going to be giving out these basketball cards here in a little bit. Stay tuned. We're just covering some of these end of these games right here. We got OKC right now going down against the Suns, trying to make a little comeback. 2:30 left. Giddy here taking in the paint on Aiden, kicks it out. We got Williams taking in on Booker. Little fadeaway jumper, misses it. And KD's going to get the board. He's going to bring it down to Book. We'll come back the other way. Let's see what's going on here. Got KD here. Get it back to Book. Trying to waste the clock a little bit. They got a little comfy lead. A 7-point lead. Book here is going to take it. 7 on the clock. Get to KD. Feed it into Aiden. Nice little hezzy by him. And gets an easy dunk.
Yeah, no size in there for OKC to hang with that dude.
Oh, Shea gets it in there, though. Gets a nice quick bucket. So 151, down by 7 again. So they need to stop here. But, Suns just going to drag the clock.
Oh, headband.
Oh, they get a steal here. Shea gets a dunk. Oh, but KD with the block. What a block by KD coming in there. They said it was clean. No goaltending.
Dang. That is some, on both sides. First, the elite defense by Shea to rip Booker, and then, KD not giving up on the play. I got to show this replay.
Yeah, I think they're going to show it. Here it is.
Yeah, wow is right. Oh, my gosh. Durant's always been underrated defensively, I feel.
Yeah, we got Paul here one-on-one. Oh, he pulls it over, Joe. He's like, okay, you can't guard me, bro. Up by 10. Suns look, you're pulling away with a minute left. Look like they're going to take it. Suns
still undefeated when KD's playing. they've got him, they have not lost a game. If he's playing, obviously.
Gary, bro, it reminds me so much of that Warriors team, bro. Like him when you pair KD with another like dynamic shooter, like Book is like, obviously he's not on the same level as Steph, but still he's like so close to the point where it's just like it makes it so easy for both of them. And then they got Chris Paul and Aiden just to the icing on the top. You know what I mean?
It's like the same because it can be like just as deadly and lethal and scary, but it's different in the way that they kind of do it, how they go about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because the Warriors are their offensive game is based on shooting three. It's predicated around shooting 3-pointers, right? I mean, that's what they want to do. Phoenix is more of a, you know, they got Ayton in there who can score, more of a mid-range shooting team, and then they're also lethal from three as well, but that's not necessarily their go-to shot like it was for the Warriors. These, you know, they're a different type of team as far as the shots that they create, but same in the sense, like you said, just like, you know, deadly and scary and pretty much unstoppable at times, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Fantastic defensive play by KD there. Felt like he took some life out of OKC right when Shea got that steal. Warriors still got a comfortable lead on Denver, in Denver there. Minnesota had a bad loss earlier today to the Portland Trailblazers, who were playing most of their, you know, backups and stuff, which really left the door open for Dallas. And then they had a terrible loss at Atlanta, which they pushed it to overtime, but they couldn't finish it off. So Dallas still struggling. Minnesota losing for them really would have helped them. This OKC loss obviously is going to help them as well if Dallas wants to sneak in there. I'd love to see Dallas in the play-in just for the star power, I guess. But they're not necessarily a team that I don't think they would do anything. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be tough for Dallas after the loss tonight too, man. Fuck. Bad for them right now. Golden State though here with a nice little lead over Denver. Jokic not playing tonight. Get it to Looney. Looney kicks it back out to Clay. Clay driving in the lane, kicks it out. DiVincenzo in the corner. Swing it around. Get back to Clay. 2 seconds on the shot clock. What's Clay gonna do? A little fadeaway. Oh, off the rim though. Porter Jr. is gonna come in for the rebound. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, that like button coming in. We're gonna be giving away these basketball cards here in a little bit. On stream, let us know. We're gonna be opening some packs, giving away the cards that you like. Let us know if there's a certain player you like, a certain card you like. Let us know. We'll straight up mail it to you, man. What you gotta do is subscribe, obviously on YouTube, and then hit that like button for us, and then also follow us on Twitter. That's how you're gonna claim your prize on there. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Had some great games in the association tonight.
Yeah, some good games yesterday, some good games throughout the day. Today we're kind of, you know, winding down on the day a little bit, but still some action here. Big win for the Suns here. Going to be a big win for the Warriors. Obviously, we just talked about it. We touched on it a little bit with the Suns-Warriors matchup in that 4-5. As of right now, see what happens. The Clippers lost last night. The Pelicans kind of creeping their way up there. I was kind of thinking maybe the Timberwolves would try to creep their way back up there, but they had a terrible loss today.
Yeah, they lost against the Trailblazers with no Dame. Wow. I can't believe that.
But I was kind of hoping that, you know, a team like them can sneak up into the 5th and then not have to worry about a Clippers-Suns or a Warriors-Suns matchup. And KD just puts the dagger.
There goes KD with the dagger. Yeah, with the 3.
Booed every time he touches the ball. You know, that man loves it.
They're just jealous, bro.
I wish he never would have left, of course. I mean,
KD hits a 3 there.
But yeah, Suns are gonna wrap it up here. That'll probably be the most interesting talking point as we get to the end of the season here with the last week is that 4-5 matchup. And what I was thinking is if somehow somebody snuck up into that 5 seed and then the Warriors and Clippers and Lakers were at 6, 7, 8, would all 3 of those teams be favored in their first round matchups of the playoffs if that was the case? You know? And I mean, obviously, it could be in any combination. So the Warriors against the Kings, Warriors could be favored.
Yeah, I could see that. But who's gonna sneak up and take that fifth spot?
That's what I'm saying. I would say it would have to be like New Orleans or it'd have to be Minnesota. But
I don't think there's enough games left. I don't think there's games left for those.
I don't think so either.
I honestly think we're gonna end up seeing a Lakers Suns matchup or Golden State Suns matchup, one of the two. The Clippers just right now because of the Paul George injury and because Kawhi and Westbrook are trying to figure it out and stuff. I feel like they're gonna be in that 6 or 7 matchup. I feel like they might fall to the 7 and be in the play-in, honestly. And I could see Golden State and the Lakers in there. And also, I'm a little biased because I guess I'm rooting for the Lakers. But at the end of the day, like that's what I feel like is going to happen.
I think there's a team not in that picture, though, that could creep up there, and that's the Pelicans because they've been playing well, and they're supposed to get Zion back.
Yeah.
So they could be a team that creeps up into either that 6 spot or 7 spot as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you may be right, bro. We may just end up with one of those 3 teams as the 5th seed, and then we're gonna have to see, a monster matchup in the first round with the Suns and whoever else decides to be in that 5th seed. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's gonna be interesting if we get to the end of the season and they all have the same records or similar records. Who is gonna really make an effort to win to get in that 5th seed, or will they rest players?
Porter Jr., my bad. I didn't cut you off. Porter Jr. hit a 3 here to cut us to 3 for Nuggets. Almost 2 minutes and a half in Golden State, yeah. Wait, what were you saying, though?
Well, how are they going to position themselves? So
Who?
say,
Like
the Warriors, the Clippers, the Lakers, say if it comes down to the last game of the season and if they win.
Well, that's what I was saying, bro. At the end of the season, they all play at the same time. All those teams play at the same time. So they're gonna have no control over that. I feel like or maybe okay. So if they
know before the game though, right? They'll know they're okay.
But say okay, yeah. So if they're in a situation where they're gonna win, then yeah, they could lose on purpose. You're right.
But it could be a situation where if you win, you get 5th seed. If you lose, you get the 7th seed, and you're in the play-in.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It could be that close too between those 3 teams: the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Warriors. Oh, they just turned it over right now. A minute left before the half ends. Golden State here bringing it back up. Oh, Clay with a nice little layup on the break. No defense here on the break. Seth says Allen got injured, so I guess you're talking about Allen on the Bucks. Yeah, he's a good player for them. Good defensive player, man. That's gonna be a tough loss for them. They could survive without him, but
Grayson Allen.
Yeah, Grayson. I think they'll be all right, but he is a good role player for them though.
He's an okay role player. Yeah, I don't like him.
I know you don't like it. Yeah. I don't like him. I like that guy.
The Sixers actually made a little bit of comeback.
Okay, the Nuggets here. So they got a dunk there.
Yeah, Nuggets looks like they cut it to 3.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, and this is the thing about the Warriors too. Obviously, is the road issues. Right? Comes down to the playoffs, they're gonna have to win road games. They get at least 4. Assuming they win every home game, they're gonna have to at least win 4 road games.
Oh, Murray with a last-second shot at the half and the buzzer. Yeah, the Warriors have a lot of road games. What you're saying at the end? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
No. I was talking about how they struggle on the road. And,
yeah.
Obviously, they're gonna have to win, a road game in each series if they want to continue to. And then they're going to have to, assuming they win all their home games, they'll have to win at least 4 road games in the playoffs. But
yeah, no, for sure.
Well,
we all know the Warriors are. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. We all know the Warriors are a different team in the playoffs. Like they just turn it on their level. Like a lot of teams. But I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, they got to win that game on the road. But I feel like since they're spaced out, they usually get a day in between, and they can game plan a little better. I feel like it's a little easier for them to do it. But then again, yeah, their record on the regular season has not proven it, so it's not going to be in their favor. The odds are not going to be in their favor for sure. But yeah, my bad. I'm looking at this Warriors and Bucks game, man. Philly. I'm sorry, Warriors, Philly and Bucks game, and Philly. The Sixers are creeping back up on them. Embiid's here at the line. They're down by 6 with 3:42 left in the third. So still plenty of time left in the game. And Embiid's bringing them back.
Yeah, Embiid's got 23 points and 9 rebounds. You got 3:42 left in the third, so 24 points now with another free throw. Sixers cut it to 5, so he's continuing to put up his MVP numbers. But yeah, just to go back to the Warriors and to touch on that as far as their road issues, like you said, they are a different animal in the playoffs, and they're supposed to get Wiggins back here soon. There's a report that Wiggins is supposed to rejoin them before the playoffs, so that's going to be huge for them because I do not think that they could win it all without Wiggins.
Yeah,
I just
100%.
think they would be good enough defensively team, but that's obviously going to help them. But I think a lot of their struggles on the road come from their bench play. I think the starters is pretty consistent. Obviously, they're going to bring, the Hall of Famers, the guys they have are going to bring what they need to bring on the road. But I think it's a lot of the young bench players sometimes. A lot of those guys play better at home than they do on the road. And that's kind of where they've struggled maybe to get production from some of their bench guys and their younger guys. So
yeah, you're right. So the Wiggins would be a big part of that, just to relieve them on the road because he's shown up like those other players, like you're saying. Yeah.
So. Because they got Gary Payton back, but they did. I think Otto Porter was a big. He was kind of a big guy for them last year.
Embiid here, a nice move on Lopez, but gets blocked there. It looks like Lopez one of the block leaders of the season. Good defensive. Could win Defensive Player of the Year.
I was gonna say that we might have the MVP against the Defensive Player of the Year right there.
Ingles for a 3.
See, Ingles is a guy that I think we're going to depend on more down the stretch than a guy like Grayson Allen, because he's a veteran. He's been there, and we've seen him make some big plays in the playoffs for the Jazz.
Yeah, Ingles has got the ice in the veins, bro. He ain't afraid of the moment for sure, 100%. We're gonna hop in the Twitter feed. Joe, you were talking about this earlier. College women's Final Four championship game, LSU. So she did that in the game, a couple games before, I guess, or the game before, and then
did that in the Elite Eight to one of the Louisville players, and then the LSU player did it tonight or earlier today when they won. So just a little friendly banner, man. I mean, sports are competitive. There's trash talk. It's all good. There's no hard feelings. I think it's just 20-year-olds just in their emotions, just living in the moment. So.
Yeah, exactly. You can't hate on that. And as long as you're not saying anything, personal about anybody, touching anybody, physically pushing anybody, shoving, I don't think it's out of line. Or any obscene gestures, but that's just, John Cena. I mean, come on.
Okay. It's just it's going to be the way everybody portrays it. So here's the Mavs are 1-7 in the last 8 games.
Yeah, that's not good, bro. I'm sorry.
Is that bad? It's not good.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah, that's tough. And I mean, really, the ones that stick out to you are those losses to the Hornets.
Yeah, those two. But it's really just
AD once again going off.
Yeah,
AD one of the players in this league when he's healthy, man.
Yeah, he's been killing it. I thought he might be sit out a game or two after that injury, but like you were saying, if he could walk, then he's got to play right now at this point because they need every win. They need every win they can get, and I love that mentality right now. So that's how it's got to be.
Got to be out there at this point, man. I think they know that too.
WWE, little WrestleMania. I don't know if I want to show this. We're gonna get hit with the DMCA on that real quick.
They like to get us on that.
Yeah, real quick on that one, bro. Well, actually, it was on Peacock, so yeah, I guess it paid. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, that sub button. We are going to be giving away these basketball cards here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. If you want to be in on that, all you got to do is sub, hit the like, follow us on Twitter. Handles right above us at JB_ball talk on Twitter. Let us know what you got. We're going to be covering the rest of this Golden State Denver game. It's at the half right now. Sixers and Bucks in a tight 1-2. Sixers trying to make a little comeback. They were down big early. Ooh, Giannis right here with the denial on Harden. This was a little earlier in the game. Whew. Get that out of here, young blood.
I'm in the friend zone. Ugh. The Sixers are outscoring the Bucks in this third quarter, though, and have cut the lead to 10. About 2.5 left to play. They don't go through the feed. Wanted to get to that Victor video, Ben. I know it was on it earlier.
Victor Wembanyama?
If you want to maybe type in his name. I know I retweeted it earlier, but I've tweeted a lot today, so.
Who was it again?
You can just type in Victor or Wemby to come up.
What does it say? Is it a Spurs thing or no?
No, it's a play he made earlier, bro. Here we go. So watch this guy, man. First of all, he already got the handles step back, but wait. Did he just miss it from the three-pointer and go and get a putback slam? Have we ever seen that before? Have we ever, in the history of basketballdom, ever seen this before?
No, I don't know, man. That was pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
This is not what Naismith intended when he created the sport of basketball.
Then again, no one blocked him out. But then again, his defender ran, was trying to defend the shot. So that's why no one blocked him out. And the other guys are blocking out their man. So
I don't think you expect someone to shoot it for three and then come in and get a putback dunk off their own miss, bro. But anyways, this
nasty, bro.
There's your little daily tweet of Victor Wembanyama, obviously projected #1 pick in next year's draft.
Projected? What? What did you just say? Wait, what? Bro, no, he is the #1 pick. If he's not the #1 pick, you're like on some shit or something. Like, I'm sorry, bro. No disrespect to Scoot Henderson or anybody like that, because they're fucking a beast. But, bro, this guy's like literally the next like LeBron James or Michael Jordan. I mean, whatever you want to put, however you want to put it. Whoever is your GOAT, that's who this guy is.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ben. That's a good point. So the #1 pick here, it's looking like it's either going to be the Spurs, the Pistons, or the Rockets, possibly. So,
yo, Sports Talk, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat, bro.
Yeah, man, those are the three teams that will have the best odds to get him. Who knows? It could be rigged, and the NBA could send him to freaking LA. We don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
There's also a close one in Cleveland. The Pacers and the Cavs, 80-80 in the third quarter. Donovan Mitchell out here doing work. Probably a big game for the Pacers. I don't even know if they're in contention for the play-in. Probably not.
Here's the standings. I think update standings are here, Joel, if you want to see it all, I guess. But yeah, I mean,
nothing's really changed yet.
Yeah,
I think nothing's really changed yet. I mean, the Warriors win, they get a little more separation on that 5th seed, but
yeah, I don't know if there's any way. I don't think there's any way that Golden State can catch Phoenix. I don't think there's enough games left for. I mean, they're only down 2 games, but I don't know if it's good for them to catch them.
Would have lost today probably, but
yeah.
And Dallas should have won. I mean, they would have been tied with OKC for that last spot there, but
Sports Talk says they got 50 mil in the Warriors.
Dallas is choking their playoff hopes.
Warriors need to win this one.
Sports Talk coming through with the big bets. I see you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hopefully you didn't bet on Iowa and Caitlin Clark earlier.
Yeah, because the LSU won. LSU gave a little spanking. So KD doing work. Closing out the Thunder like they should.
See if we can find that defensive play on there. I'm sure it got posted.
Oh, that block that he had?
Yeah. There it is. Or that's Markel earlier. That was actually a pretty sweet dunk.
Yeah. I'll search.
All right, so Maxey hits a couple at the line here, actually cuts the lead to 7, 89-82, third quarter with about a minute and a half left here. Bucks letting the Sixers kind of creep back in this one. But this is what we want to see from Philly. We really want to see them compete. We want to see them be able to teams like the Bucks and the Celtics. Oh, yes, this was that block we were talking about earlier with KD. First, Shea rips Devin Booker. Looked like they were going to give the Thunder a little bit of life there. Cut it to single digits, and KD comes out of nowhere and says, nope.
Little LeBron-esque.
Yeah.
Nah, KD could do that, though. He's got the...
Not today, not
got
today.
that athleticism. Sure, man.
Where those long arms come in handy.
Yeah, but we got Giannis at the line here, like you were saying, man. They're trying to cut the lead to 10.
Yeah, Giannis gets looks like he got an and one. Pushes it back to 10. He's got 24 and 9. First Maxey with the take. Misses a layup, though. Bucks on the run here a little bit.
Got Seth in the chat getting hyped about this Bucks team saying fear the deer. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, man, the Bucks, I mean, I'm in agreement as far as anybody who thinks the Bucks are the best team in the league, because I agree with that.
Even after that smashing by the Boston a few days ago against the Bucks.
Oh yeah, they were coming off a back-to-back.
Yeah, I know there were some circumstances. Don't get me wrong.
You can tell that the Celtics had much more to prove in that game. The games like that don't move me in any way, but I think the Bucks are going to win the championship this year.
Oh, okay. There's a hot take. No, it's not really a hot take, but it's a bold statement early before the playoffs even start. But I mean, I could definitely. It's going to be between them and Boston in the East for me. I feel you on that. So they have a really high percentage right now out of all the teams, because in the West it's still kind of like wide open. I don't know. And then even the team that does come out of the West, they probably won't even win it. I feel like the Eastern team's going to win it at the end of the day. But we'll see. I mean, injuries could happen. A lot of things can happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Just momentum in general can happen. People getting hot at the right time. So
yeah. I just look at them overall, their roster and their team, and just, to me, they don't have really any holes, bro. That's offensively, defensively, they're a complete team. And then you got a guy like Giannis, who's not only your best player, but he's your hardest worker, and he's going to lead the way. And they picked up guys like Ingles, Crowder, Middleton's getting back into form. Oh my gosh!
Speaking of Giannis, at the buzzer,
Giannis, he just dunks on someone's head.
Bro, that was fucking good.
But yeah, man, I have confidence that the Bucks are they're on a mission, and I might have thought it was the Celtics in the beginning of the year. To be honest, I was high on the Bucks and the Celtics this year, and I thought in the beginning of the year that maybe the Celtics had a little more to prove or wrong kind of a mission. But as the season kind of has gone on, and you know, you've obviously got to see the whole marathon as opposed to just a sprint. To me, the Bucks have proved themselves that they've kind of separated themselves from the rest of the league.
Yeah, no, the Bucks have, man. I mean, that when Giannis is healthy and playing, and Middleton, and they got their full squad, Drew Holiday, all their contributors, PJ Tucker. I mean, they got a good. They're tough, and they don't have a lot of like showboaters. They just got guys out there that can play basketball. I mean. And
yeah, I mean, everybody knows their role. That's the thing about a team like that. Championship squad, everyone knows their role. They play their role and do it to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, we're talking about the Bucks, folks. If you're just tuning in, appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that sub button. We out here getting ready to start the third quarter of Warriors versus Nuggets. Getting into the fourth quarter right now of this Philly versus Milwaukee game. Man, Sixers, Bucks. Eastern Conference could be an Eastern Conference showdown later on in the playoffs. So this could be a big statement game here to see, you know, who gets the bragging rights going into the playoffs. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to stay healthy for the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. I think Philly wants to prove to themselves that they can hang with these teams. But it's to where
that is true.
They go 7-game series with the Celtics or the Bucks, that they actually, you know, have the thought and the the confidence that they're going to go and win that series.
Yeah.
Because right now, there's nothing that tells you that they're going to be able to beat one of those teams in a 7-game series until they actually do it.
Yeah.
Warriors and Denver starting back up here in the second half. Warriors up 3. See if the Warriors can separate themselves a little bit. Obviously, no Joker tonight for the Nuggets, but we all know, of course, the struggles that the Warriors have on the road.
Yeah, the Warriors' woes on the road are bad, but they're going to take one, still one. Should be hopefully tonight. Aaron Gordon taking it tough against Green in the post, gets the foul call. Looks like he's going to go to the line there on this one. Cut the lead to 1 here with a couple of free throws, Gordon, that is. Let's see if he can do it. Green there was just kind of keeping his hands straight up, just standing there, taking the contact by Gordon, and they called a foul on him. They didn't really like the call. Sixers here get a bucket, trying to cut into that lead, but still down by 14. Getting into the fourth quarter, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But the Bucks in Milwaukee look like they're had no business. Seth, shout out to Seth in the chat. Oh, Crowder here with a nice little floater, but misses it off the front of the rim. It's going to come back the other way. Harden. Get it to Middleton. Middleton's going to miss the 3, but they get a board here. Get a little floater in the paint, but miss it off the offensive rebound. Get another offensive rebound. So they're going to kick it out here to Harden and reset. Thompson just gets a corner 3, though, in this other game and takes the lead for Golden State by 5 now. No Jokic. Aaron Gordon's going to take bulk of the load in the paint. Trying to do a little fadeaway on Green, but miss it. I mean, what's your ceiling on this Nuggets team, though? I know, like Joey, like you were saying, they could probably get out of the first round depending on matchups and everything. But like, what's your ceiling on them as far as going to the West Conference Finals, possibly the Finals? Like, you think it all just come down to matchups too? Like, if they face like a Golden State or Suns team in the second round, they could possibly get bounced.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about, that second round matchup. Them facing a team like
the
Suns.
The Grizz. Well, yes, maybe not the Grizz because they would be a second seed, so yeah, they would have to face them in the Western Conference Finals.
So they would play the winner of that 4-5.
Yeah.
It's tough to say, man. The West obviously is just a crapshoot almost. You want to focus on the teams with the star power like the Suns and the Lakers and the Warriors, but I mean, there's a reason why they've been at the top of the West for most of the season. Strong squad. But that's just the thing. I don't think anybody has that confidence in them where they're like, yes, they're going to win the West. They're going to run through the West. It's just. Ooh. So you ask me what their ceiling is. I mean, I guess you could say their ceiling is to getting to the finals, right? But their floor could also be losing the first round.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild to think that the swing could be that big for these teams in the West, for a lot of these teams.
You can almost say that for 5 or 6 teams in
the
West.
Depending on how, I guess, like you said, depending on how it ends up shaping up for the playoffs after the play-in. We actually know the matchups and everything, but
yeah.
Right now, Golden State with a nice little 5-point lead, taking down the Clay in the corner for 3. He's gonna miss it. Nuggets here have a chance to come down, get a little bucket. Oh, dunk there by Porter Jr., but DiVincenzo hits him from behind on the dunk, so it's going to be a miss, and free throw line. Porter Jr. cutting to this lead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about in that first round, like who would I pick them to beat? If it was the Lakers, the Pelicans. I think those are the 2 teams that end up making it.
What, to play the Nuggets?
Yeah, from the play-in. So whether it's the Lakers, if the Lakers stay in the play-in, I think it'll be them.
No, they would play the 2 seed. If Lakers stay in the play-in and get the 7th seed, then they could possibly get the 7th. If they win, then they would get the 7th seed, right?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that whether it's the two teams that I think will make it are going to be the Pelicans and Lakers from the play. So
Oh, I see.
The eighth is irrelevant.
I see.
I'm just thinking about, can those teams beat them in a 7-game series? The Nuggets. Can the Nuggets beat one of the teams in a 7-game series?
Yeah, I think like you said, it's going to come down to health for both those teams. For the Lakers, if they can keep LeBron AD healthy, and then for the Pelicans, if they can get Zion back healthy, I think it's going to come down to beat the Nuggets, and then obviously Jokic and Murray showing up too. Murray's got to show up. He hasn't played in the playoffs in a while for them. He's been out the past couple seasons, right?
Yeah, he's got to play like he played in the bubble when they went to the Western Conference Final, lighten it up. He's got to get back to. Been playing well this year, but obviously in the playoffs he's going to have to take it to another level if they want to continue to move on. But I may pick them in a 7-game series against the Lakers or the Pelicans, only because, like you said, been the health issue. I don't know if you can count on those teams to just stay healthy.
That is true. No, you're right.
In the middle of the series, if Zion gets hurt again, or in the middle of the series, Brandon Ingram's been out. He was out for a while, or LeBron, AD, anything can happen.
Curry just hits the 3, takes him up.
You don't want to think like that, but
it's tough to think like that, but yeah, it's a very well possibility that can happen.
Because that's just what you've seen all year, you haven't really seen.
Yeah, you haven't been able to see them stay healthy, so it's like, how is it going to change in the playoffs when they're going even harder than they were in the regular season? Like, more of a chance for them to fucking get injured. But
speaking of Murray, knocks down a long 3.
I hope not, though, man. I mean, I'm rooting for the Lakers to make a little run, make some noise, make it interesting. Always good to at least see LeBron in the playoffs. I mean, we'll see. We're going to be giving away these cards soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned. See what happens here. Okay, Green here hits a 3 to cut into that lead. So they're down by 2 now again. Golden State, Denver just trading off threes, going back and forth. Oh, Curry here with the quick 3 back, answer the other way, but misses. Murray here is going to come back. Wide open 3 in transition. No one picks him up, but he misses off the front of the rim. He's going to get it back, right back to him. He's going to slow it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's got 1-on-1 with Looney. He's going to kick it into Gordon off the little sneaky, cheeky play. Looked like he was going to walk away, and Green was going to come for the double team, and he turned around and got the pass.
Nice. Yeah, beautiful play there by Murray, kind of putting him to sleep. I was going to say on that 3-point miss that came back to him, why didn't he follow it up with the tip dunk?
Spurs win.
If the Spurs are winning, they're actually losing.
Yeah, no, for sure. 71-71. So that game's all tied up. Warriors in a close one on the road. See if they can make it happen or not. All you Warriors fans, where you at? Nope. The WrestleMania shit.
The Sixers just hit a 3, but Bucks are still up comfortably by 18. Daniel House hit a 3 in the corner by the Bucks bench and did some stupid celebration. It's like, bro.
Wait, who?
Down by 18. Daniel House.
Oh, House. Oh, yeah. Against the Lakers?
Against the Bucks. No, he hit a 3
the Bucks.
In the corner on the Bucks bench and looked at him and did some celebration. And it's like, dude, you're down 20 points, bro. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Some people get caught up in the moment, man. They don't.
There he goes again. He missed that one. Look, and they're talking smack to him. He missed that one, though.
They're down by 20 again. Bucks up 107-87. Just giving them the business right now. Giannis still on the floor. 8 minutes left in the fourth. So they're probably pulling pretty soon here. Sixers don't make a run. Carter for 3 in the corner, misses it off the second shot attempt. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, it looks like they're going to call it Bucks ball. Sixers were not happy about that one.
Yeah, someone about to get teed up. Now, this is one of those games where the Bucks, though, they want to show how dominant they are, and they don't want to put it in the mind of Philly that they can beat them in a series. You know, you're gonna come to our house, we're gonna smash you guys, and not give you any confidence if we have to play you in the playoffs. You're gonna remember this type thing, you know. Exactly.
Well, yeah, for sure. I don't know if Philly is a back-to-back for them or not. I didn't look at their schedule, but yeah, they didn't show up tonight for sure at all. 32 points for Giannis. That says okay. Giannis going in. Looking like he wants to make a late push for that MVP. Giannis here with the ball right now. See what he does to pretty much ice the game. Right here, one-on-one. Like it's House. Oh no, they're gonna get to Lopez here for a last second heave, but he's gonna miss out the front of the rim. So they were just trying to waste clock there. It looks like up by like 20.
Yeah, but if you want to look at this Cleveland Pacers game, that's actually the closest game right now. There's 10 minutes left in the fourth. It's 92-89.
Yeah, good call out.
So this one looks like it's gonna come down the wire. Obviously, the Cavs trying to hold on to that 4th seed in the East, I believe. The Knicks are, right on their heels in that 5th seed, I think. I actually think the Knicks may be able to beat the Cavs in a first-round matchup, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough.
I only say that because of Jalen Brunson. I like Jalen Brunson's leadership so much. I think he can take that team to.
Yeah, I could see that too. But I mean, you really think that he can beat Spida, and then with what he has around him? I mean, I know that what he has around him is pretty young players, but I guess it all depends if Garland shows up and Allen and Mobley and them, because they got some players, man. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But their record hasn't been showing it though. You'd think they would be a little closer fighting with that 3rd seed or something, but.
Yeah, they were kind of in the beginning, and then they kind of settled on that 4th or 5th seed. But it may depend on who gets home court in that series too. But Knicks are tough. Knicks are a tough squad too.
Knicks are.